you to think about, just quickly, I want you to think about the dream, right? I want you to think about the dream. And whatever it is, write it down. I need, as I'm talking, the whole time I'm talking, if another part of the dream come to your mind, write it down. Don't be afraid, write it down. Good, we're gonna get busy. Now, how many of you in the room, it's like, E, what are you asking me? I need you to think about it. How many of you in this room, you've been robbed, right? You ever been robbed? Raise your hand. You've been robbed before. Raise your hand. Somebody stole something from you. Raise your hand. Come on, hand, ha. Now I want you to think about it, all right? I want you to think about it, what they take from you, and how did you feel? All right, think about that for a minute. For real, I want you to be real. Like, somebody who got their car robbed, your car, somebody broke in and stole your car. Let me see your hand. Who had like valuables in your car, and somebody broke in your car and stole the valuables? Amen. I had $200, at least $200, because my daughter drives my vehicle now, right? So I keep $200 cash in my car just in case something happened to her and she needs money. So I was in Chicago and I'm upset because I did valet. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? This valet, I'm paying $55. I know my car's straight. They called me in the morning like, your car? I'm like, man, somebody broke into my car. I'm like, I already know the deal. Somebody knew when I pulled up, E.T. the hip-hop preacher. Somebody already went inside and looked, and I'm blessed. My cup runneth over. Just being real, I'm blessed. For real, I walk in it. I walk in the word. I'm blessed. So I got like extra, just money just chilling. So I'm sure for them, you valet, I'm sure that 200 cash looked real good to you. Somebody bust my window out. I'm like, couldn't you just bust my window? Like, why you have to take a crowbar and mess up the side? Now I got to put it in the shop, right? And insurance was like, we'll cover everything, but of course, I knew they weren't going to cover my cash. So I was like, oh man, I got to put some more cash in there, right? And I put more cash because what I wasn't going to do is I was not going to allow that situation to change who I am. I need you to hear what I'm saying. I wasn't going to say somebody might break in my car. Why? I was thinking about my daughter. And you can break in my car 50 times if you want to. I want to make sure that when my daughter's in my truck, that she has more than enough. She wants something to eat. She needs gas. Her credit card don't work. A debit card don't work. I want to make sure she's taken care of. So I've been robbed before, right? I've been robbed before. Good. Again, let me see your hand. You've been robbed. Somebody stole your girlfriend. I just want to go deep with it. You feel me? Because you was on like cars and stuff. You was on stuff. Somebody stole your girl. You hurt, right? Some of y'all right now, you see like, E, why you have to take me back to that, E? Somebody stole your man, right? Somebody stole something from you. Now that feeling that you have right now, I want you to hold on to that feeling for the entire presentation, right? Because that's what's happening to you when you don't make your dreams become a reality. You're getting robbed. Yep, you're being robbed. Now, I want to help you out because when I was thinking about this, the first thing that came to my mind was Joseph. I was like, yeah, Joseph had a dream. That was the first time other than Dr. Martin Luther King that I really was like in touch with a dream. And now I'm 48. And when I look back when I was a kid, dreaming was I want to be a doctor. Like when you said what your dream was, for most of us, because we're young and immature, I don't care how old you are young and immature, and when you hear the word dream, you think about a profession. You're getting robbed, right? And I'm going to help you out today, and then we're going to move forward. You're getting robbed. So in your mind, if you're thinking, I'm going to be a doctor or a lawyer or singer or entrepreneur, like, isn't it funny that the enemy has taken what God has given us and the dream boy, and now all of a sudden the dream has been regulated to a car? You're getting beat. I just want you to know, like, for real, when you leave, you can do whatever you want to do with this information. But if your dream is to get a house, you got beat. Now watch this. This is what I love. Because of the way the mind has been formed and created, the way when I tell you, give me some energy, the way your spirits have been, when you say something like, I want a house, you're going to get the house. But I love it because if you literally made your dream become a reality, when I studied Dr. Martin Luther King in the dream, when I studied Joseph in the dream, the real dream is never about the individual. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. I'm like, ooh, we getting robbed. Somebody out there knows how powerful we are, and they're like, if I could just get E.T. to get his GED and then go to college and get a 4-year degree, I beat him. I'm tripping as I stand on stage. I'm like, this is unbelievable that I was just with Alabama, and Nick Saban was like, yo, this is the #1 motivational speaker in the world. Like Inky said, I never dreamed about being nobody motivational speaker. Like, I was with the Saints, and my man Sean Payton, Super Bowl winner, was like, I brought this person, this. There's nobody on the planet right now. And I'm like, what are you saying? I'm like, God, this is crazy. Like, I never even, and I remember when I was younger, the enemy had me beat. All I wanted to do was get a GED and follow Didi to college. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. I want to make sure you get this, because if you thought we brought you here so you can leave here and go get you another vehicle, if you thought that all the stuff I've been through, that all I want you to do is go get a fancy house, now listen to me very closely. When you make your dream become a reality, all that stuff come with it. It's accessory. The car come with it. The house come with it. So if I know how powerful you are and I can get you just to settle for a house, I got you beat. No, you got to hear what I'm saying. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying. When I tell you I was a high school dropout, you think I'm playing. When I tell you I was homeless and I ate out of trash cans, you think I'm playing. Like that sounds cute to you. When I tell you me and my mama wasn't talking, you think I'm playing. And when I start going to church, I can just imagine the day I woke up and came to my senses. We're not even talking about church, but the day I woke up and was like, yo, I don't want to be, no disrespect to my biological father, but I don't want to be that person no more. Like I'm him, but I don't want kids all over the world and I don't know who they are. I don't want to be a high school dropout. Like there's certain things I don't want. And I could imagine when I came out of that abandoned building and I hooked up with my boy Bob and I started going to church, I could imagine that there were some folks that were scared, like, if this dude ever changed his life, if this kid ever takes school serious, if this kid ever get focused, if this kid ever uses his gift, if this kid comes out of this mental fog that he's in, if this kid would realize that he's a royal priesthood, a chosen generation, if this kid ever got connected with his dream, he would be dangerous. Oh, you're not hearing what I'm saying. And so when I got my GED, that was it. I was just like, yo, I want a GED. I just want to get out of Detroit. But the creator knew, like, ooh, he's starting to get in alignment with me. He's starting to understand that he don't belong on the streets. He's starting to get it. He's starting to understand. He's waking up. He's becoming conscious now. He knows that he has a purpose in life. Uh-oh, it's getting dangerous. And I'm telling you, some of you getting beat. I promise you that if you really ignite the dream, you're talking about a car. That's low-hanging fruit. You're talking about a car. That's low-hanging fruit. Inky just told you, like, his Instagram is gone, but this kid has changed the world. He got people all over the world, fathers who stepping up to the plate. He got mothers dreaming the way they never. He got kids from Atlanta who never thought they could be successful following his path. As a matter of fact, there's a young lady sitting with us tonight who came in from Miami, Florida. They told her you got 6 months to live. She'd been watching Inky, and my sister brought her here. Put her on. All this kid did was say, like, I don't want to die. I want to live. She don't have no money, but she said, one day I want to meet Inky Johnson. Where is she? Is she in the building? I don't even know if she's in the building. I don't even know if they made it. They were supposed to catch a flight. She's here? Yup, where is she? Come up here, girl. Come up here. They told her she has 6 months to live. They told her she has 6 months to live. They told her she has 6 months to live. Come on up here, girl. 20 years old. They gave her a death sentence at 20. She got cancer, and they told her it's over. I said, it ain't over. Yup, it ain't over. Come on stage. Y'all come up on stage. Inky, come up on stage with her, Inky. Come on up on stage. She had a dream, y'all. She had a dream. She didn't have no money. She didn't know how she was going to meet Inky Johnson. But she said, I'm going to meet Inky Johnson. She said, I'm going to meet Inky Johnson, and we just happened to be in Philadelphia. My sister knew I was coming. She knew Inky was going to be with me, so she flew her in yesterday, right? So she could have this opportunity to go to church, hear the word, and then connect with Inky Johnson. Listen to me very closely. You don't see her complaining. Y'all complaining. How dare you? The little stuff you going through, you complaining. How dare you? They told her she got 6 months to live. And so she said with those 6 months, which we ain't believing those 6 months, she says that I'm going to spend this next 6 months dreaming. And I'm going to dream so hard that I'm going to bring everything into reality that I'm dreaming about. That I'm not tripping on what the doctors say. I'm not tripping on what nobody else said. I know they say that I can't meet Inky. Not only I'm going to meet Inky, doggone, she on stage with Inky Johnson right now. She on stage with Inky Johnson right now. And so, Inky, I just wanted to give her her moment with you. This is what she wanted. Speak some life into her. Say something to her, Inky.
It's overwhelming, it's fulfilling, and I don't want to disrespect you in any way. I'm honored to just be in your presence.
That's right.
I'm honored that God put it on your heart to meet me. That means a lot to me. So I thank God for you and keep fighting that good fight. And like he said, we not worried about 6 months. We're looking past that. And as your brother, I can honestly say in my heart of hearts, I love you. Absolutely.
Let's get it. Let's get it, Carl. Yep. Let's get it. Can we get a pic, the three of us? Can we get a pic? I know she said Inky, but I'm getting in too. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting in right with her. Amen. Come on, let's give her some energy. Come on, let's give her some energy. Come on, let's give her some energy. Trace, cancer in her bones. Yup, the cancer is where? Good, by your tonsils, in your lungs, by my heart. So again, let's say this. It was, come on, say it with me. It was in my, good. One more time. It was, come on, it was, come on, touch it. It was, oh, we prayed last night. It was in my, it was in my, but it's gone now. Oh, come on, say it. But it's what? It's gone now. Walk in that. Come on, walk in that. Amen. Come on, let's give her some energy. Good. Let's have a seat. All right. So we got to switch it up now, right? Come on. Okay. I just got to go back real quick. So I remember Dee Dee came to me, and I need y'all to understand something. When you leave here, we're going to expand the dream. And here's the deal. From now on, if it's something personal, call it a goal. For real, let's get the terminology right. If you want a car, we're gonna name that's a goal. Don't put your car in the same category as Martin Luther King when he said, I have a dream. Don't put that in the same category. That's a different category. If you're trying to build your business portfolio, that's a goal. When you use the word dream, now you are changing other people's lives. When Dr. Martin Luther King said, I have a dream, he already had a PhD. When he said, I have a dream, he was already a minister at Ebenezer Baptist Church. When he said, I have a dream, he already had a car. When he said, I have a dream, he already had a wife. When he said, I have a dream, he already had children. When he said, I have a dream, he had already won the Nobel Prize. When he said, I have a dream, he had already met with the president. When he said, I have a dream, he was already one of the most influential people on the planet. When he said, I have a dream, he wasn't talking about himself. He was talking about you and I. And so I want you to redefine, when you say money, you say goal. Say, I have a goal. I have a target. When you say, I have a dream, that's beyond you. When you say you have a dream, that's when you are connected to the Creator and you getting ready to do whatever he tells you to do. I'm going to say it again. That's something totally different. And I promise you, if you get to that, then you're going to have everything else. Everything, you're going to get you will have the car. If you want the house, you're going to have all of that. But don't get tricked. Don't get robbed, because when you become what you're supposed to be, then you're going to bless somebody else. And that's what it's really all about. That when you get to the spot, you get into the spot for 1,000 others, 1,000,000